I am back. Feels so good to be back again to do just a quick reaction video. It's been a long time, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We're going to get on to the video and start the music, because I have no idea if that is going to be copyrighted or not. But anyway, today we're going to be reacting to Michelle Khare. Forgive me if I screwed up your name, but right now we're going to be reacting to her getting her first black belt. She trained like a black belt for 90 days straight in taekwondo. Honestly, I love to see how this is going to go. So let's go ahead and give it a shot and go.
This video is sponsored by Dove. Taekwondo, the way of foot and fist. The Korean martial art of unarmed self-defense.
Ooh, let's go!
I have always seen Taekwondo as a superpower.
Ooh.
Wielded by only those who are willing to do what it takes. The average student's journey to achieving a black belt takes 3 to 5 years. But could the right student with the right master earn it in only 90 days?
No one has ever gotten a black belt in such a short amount of time.
For the
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That can't be what I think it is it? Oh, this is getting interesting. Now, before we do carry on, I'd like to go ahead and say this one thing. I congratulate Michelle on giving this a shot. To be honest, it really is like motivational, because Taekwondo is not an easy sport. I remember me training at ATA Martial Arts, and I remember we had to do training. We had to do high kicks. We had to do like laps. We had to do kicks, punches. We had to do sparring sessions. And after we're done laps, when our bodies warmed up, I can remember every single moment where he says, "Okay, everyone, split." We had to drop into a split. I am not even kidding you. I need to definitely get back into doing that, because I'm good with my front splits, but not with my middle splits, you know? And I remember I used to hug, you know, you like a pancake, you hug the freaking floor with both your arms out, both legs out like that, and you just like say, "Ah, I love you." Like that. I miss doing that. And I remember there were times where he usually just sit on us. Not in a wrong way, in a bad way or anything like that. More like in a way that's pretty much like, you're close enough. Like, "Hey, you're close enough, buddy. You can get down now. Okay, let's get down." Again, it just sits on us. Me, I was more like, okay, I'm very close. This is working. Trust the process. Let's go.
Next 90 days, under the guidance of legendary Taekwondo masters, I'm going to see how far I can progress from white belt to red belt, all the way to black belt.
I took this as a challenge for myself. I don't know if this could be done. I don't know if it should be done.
Michelle, you already failed this test.
God, I feel like I've let you down, Mastery.
I want to know what's inside your heart. After all this training, what have you learned inside, not outside? That's what I want.
Thank you, sir.
How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? It's not a given, right?
Is that Benny the Jet Orquidas? Oh, shoot. Yo, that is sick. Okay. Now I'm more pumped. I'm more pumped. Let's go. Come on.
Right.
Michelle, your black belt testing begins now.
Sir!
Challenge accepted. Round 1. Fight! To the death. Blank slate. Okay, blank slate. Let's go.
I knew if I wanted any chance at earning a black belt in Taekwondo in 90 days, I would need to be coached by the best of the best. And the best of the best is Master Simon Rhee.
I knew it.
He's a literal 80s action hero who stars alongside his brother in the 1980s classic martial arts franchise, Best of the Best. He also is on the cover of Black Belt magazine, looking totally badass. This man is a legend, and I am so lucky that he said yes to working with me.
I wanted to see whether it's possible for Michelle to be able to test for black belt in such a short amount of time. I have flunked my sons. I have flunked my assistant instructors. I do not give out my belts. So, Michelle, I want to show you what you need to know to become a black belt. Koryo, begin when you're ready.
Sir.
Our human body has lines. When the punch is done correctly and the line is straight, it's pretty. But as soon as the wrist is either like that or like that, it breaks that beauty line, so it becomes ugly. What I'm gonna be teaching you is an art form of self-defense. I wanna know what's inside your heart. After all this training, what have you learned inside, not outside? Hold on. What'd you think?
That was amazing. That was incredible. Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie to you though, for those of you who are watching this, I want to go ahead and make this super clear for anybody else who want to take on a new martial art or just starting out in martial arts. I just want to go ahead and say this: try. Just go out there and try, because I guarantee you that it may seem like it might be scary because you probably saw like a lot of kung fu movies and martial art movies that you probably thought, oh dang, if I go in there, I feel like they're gonna tear me to shreds. But don't get me wrong, they are still people. They're still human beings, and they will love to see you succeed. Trust me. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was both training and going to ATA martial arts, I was both training and working, because during that time I was going to college. And I had started taekwondo at a very young age, but I couldn't stay there for very long because of financial reasons. And then later on, I decided to go back into it, ATA martial arts, at a later age, and I left off at a blue belt. But keep in mind, just because I was a blue belt then does not mean I have the same skill I was before. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie to you, I grew up with martial arts. My skills were already like almost dang near taekwondo master level. You already see my videos, so clearly, even though I wasn't financially stable enough to get to stay in that class, and the class is right there, I still carried on what they have taught me, and I still carried on the training I have been taught, especially with my kickboxing, Muay Thai, and capoeira during that time and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna make it all about me. But one thing for certain, I'm glad I got my black belt, which, by the way, here it is, my black belt. And the next black belt I'm going to get is in taekwondo, and trust and believe, I'm coming back, and it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for you guys to see that. And I would love to record my training sessions so you all can see it, and I'd love to inspire more people to go out there. And just because you're a master of one does not mean you should be a master of just one. You can go out there and learn more. That's a part of being a martial artist, learning new skills, learning new things, just to build yourself up. But I'm not going to talk any longer. Let's go ahead and get back into this.
Felt it in my whole body.
You just felt martial arts. You're next. Okay. To become a good student, first thing you have to do is you have to listen well. Bring your both hands up like this. When I say one, just punch with the left hand, one. When I say two, punch with the right hand. Simple, right?
Yes, sir.
First thing I wanted to see is how well she listens. High block. Inside. Outside. Knife. Outside. In. That's out. Give me inside. Second thing is, I wanted to see how strong she is by doing push-ups and sit-ups and things like that. And third thing is, I wanted to see her coordination.
Oh, yep, foot off. That's a toe.
Cut.
That's an ankle.
Your toes are cut off.
There's nothing
Come
left.
on, Michelle. You gotta have a better reflex. When your boxing coach sees this, he's gonna be so disappointed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. A friend of mine told me that Michelle Khare did a boxing video. I did get a chance to watch that, but if you all want me to react to that video, because I love seeing martial art videos, go ahead and do that. Don't worry, I'm still going to do some more martial art videos and content on my channel, including fight scene choreographies, martial arts training, weapons training, you know. And join the Anbu Elite too. Don't forget to also join in on the Genin routine to earn the rank of Genin on the Anbu Elite community. Join in. Also, thank you all for 15,000 subscribers too. I'm making it sound like it's about me. I feel bad. I mean, it's been a minute since I've done this, and I love it. Let's get it.
Michelle first called me, I laughed because no one has ever gotten a black belt in such a short amount of time.
True.
It was a boxing video.
Okay, well.
When she broke her nose.
Okay, I just got spoiled. Spoiler alert. But I'm still gonna watch it. If you want me to watch it, I'm still gonna watch it.
And she still won the fight.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Okay.
There's a difference between martial art punches and boxing punches, and I want you to know how to do both. When you punch, you don't want to hit me here. You want to hit me in the center of my body. That's the solar plex. If you hit somebody in the solar plex really fast, you knock the wind out of them.
When I studied boxing, there was a lot of emphasis on effectiveness and power. In taekwondo, not only do I have to throw a good punch, I have to throw a good looking punch.
It was already a little bit crooked, make this straight. Martial art means military art. Just like yin and yang, Michelle has to look strong, but she also has to look effortless. Ah! Michelle?
Yes, sir.
Your key up is cute. I don't want it cute.
Okay.
Okay, you felt that, right? So now watch this, Michelle, from here. And when you go,
I'm not gonna lie, I remember some of the students I used to train, you know, even currently now, that their kios was so low, and I had to let them know it's okay. It's okay to ki. It's okay. You just let it out. Let that strong. I'm not gonna do it to mic. Strike as best you can, loud as you can. Everybody's gonna do it at the same time. Just sum up all that energy and just boom, shoot it out. And I guarantee you, it's gonna feel so good.
like that, there is that extra power and energy that goes behind the punch. If I add that noise, it gives me more power.
Everybody here has an amazing key up. Yell. I sound like a chihuahua.
Michelle,
Yes, sir.
I want your key up to be strong, because that's your internal power. Get angry.
Okay.
Get really angry.
Okay.
Okay? Fighting stance.
That's her getting
Roll,
angry.
and you're gonna come up and fight me.
Okay.
Scare me with your scream.
Yes, sir.
Go. That's what I want. Everything you learned today, you have to be able to perform it Friday,
Of this week.
this week,
How long do most people spend in white belt before they go to yellow?
3 months.
Okay. So I have 4 days.
You have 4 days. You have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make this perfect. And then Friday, we go for your first test.
Dang though, can you imagine going like in 90 days? Everything you need to learn for that martial art is all rushed within 90 days. And I know there's gonna be some controversy in the comments when it comes to this video about her, because you know she's about to earn a black belt within 90 days. And in reality, most people would figure that to be impossible, cheating, not really earn it, because you know there's some hardcore martial artists that would say no, I don't think she deserved it because she learned it in 90 days. He's supposed to learn it in about years, but you shorten it. I mean, that's the point of a challenge though. Me, I would think, you know, if I was the one testing her, I gotta see that I'm working with something. So I'm not gonna lie, what would have happened if Master Reed didn't see her boxing video and just thought, okay, well, she got something, but I don't think she's gonna do it. I mean, I'm not saying he should, but that'd be crazy. But all power to Michelle on this.
So in Taekwondo, belt colors are used to show a student's progression. White belt represents a blank slate, all the way to black belt, representing expertise. In Master Reed's school, there are 13 belts, and each belt is earned through a belt test. So in order for me to attempt a black belt by day 90, I'm gonna have to take a belt test almost every single week, which brings us to Operation Black Belt. However, we have already made our first schedule change.
What do you think of us double testing next Friday instead of tomorrow? Yellow and purple at the same time.
How does that work?
You have to do the white to yellow belt test. Make sure you pass that first, and then we go to yellow to purple belt test.
Okay. Great. So we're gonna group the yellow and purple belt tests on day 10. We're gonna group orange and blue on day 20. Now, if we make it to the black belt test, I'm going to have to do things like sparring 3 black belts at once and breaking a brick with my bare hand. But before we get anywhere near the black belt test, right now, I have only 7 days to learn everything I need to know for my yellow and purple belt tests.
With your horse stance, the reason why I have it here is because the closest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So when I punch, I'm going straight to the target. My name is Peter Icangelo. I'm a 4th degree black belt, and I've been studying with Master Reed for 41 years. I took this as kind of a challenge for myself as a teacher. My first thought is like, I don't know. I don't know if this could be done. I don't know if it should be done. Is there a way of doing it right? And paro. Paro means come back to ready stance in Korean.
Putto. I want to be really clear that none of us have any idea if this is even possible, but in order to try my best, I'm going to be training Taekwondo 6 days a week, learning kicks, punches, self-defense techniques, and even learning some Korean.
What's the name of this form?
Kia Young Yilhu?
Kichohyang
Kicha Young
Ilbu.
Ilbu.
Good. That means basic form number 1 in Korean.
See, look at that. See right there, just having fun. I mean, yes, be serious, but at the same time, it's okay to make mistakes. Because a lot of students, especially like students I've trained before, they make mistakes and they feel like they got like, oh my gosh, I should have already know this. No, I'm not expecting you to be perfect when I teach you this. And nor the masters, nor the senseis, nor grandmaster. We want you to practice, and practice makes progression, not perfection. I'm not gonna lie, this brings back a lot of memories. Man, RIP to my grandmaster though. Grandmaster Genin Dixon passed away late last year in December. This brings back a lot of memories right now. It really does. It brings back a lot of memories. And those of you who don't know about my grandmaster, he has earned, he was a black belt in both Taekwondo, Tank Sudo, and Goju Ryu. And he has created a system called Jikado, which I am a master in, which means I have training in other styles of martial arts, belt system-wise, yes. And of course, non-belt system-wise, such as kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, and it brings back a lot of memories just by practicing stuff. For all that, Chariat, Kungye, Us, Jumbi, and all that. It feels good.
Korean.
One aspect of Taekwondo I've been most excited to learn are forms. If you've ever seen martial arts movies or competitions where people are doing choreographed moves in perfect unison, those are forms. Historically, Taekwondo forms were used to keep martial arts techniques alive and passed down through generations. But they're also a way to teach students focus, precision, and discipline.
And so this is the form I need to perfect by next Friday for the purple belt test.
Yes,
Right after I take the yellow belt test.
correct.
Dang.
This is all about memorization of 20 steps.
20.
20.
Okay, sir.
Most forms are anywhere from 20 to 30 steps, with each step being inspired by a fight technique, like a punch or a block, almost as if you're fighting an imaginary opponent, but with perfect rhythm and grace.
What I don't want you to do, step and block at the same time, because it's not going to have a snap. It's not going to have a power. Done, snap. Done, snap. Okay, snap is what makes that look good, Michelle. So if this was a testing, Michelle, you would have lost 2 half a points. So 1 point mistake is passing grade. But I would like you to try to pass without making any mistakes.
Understandable. I like that.
Today,
Okay, yellow belt
here we
test.
are.
Woo!
Ready to double test.
Yes, sir.
You worked hard for this. Relax, don't get too nervous, and do your best. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
I am
Round 1.
just being in this room, seeing Master Ree and Kane with the black belts on, clipboard in hand, ready to judge me.
What makes testing so intimidating is because I make it that way. When my student comes to test, first thing she'll see is all the black belts sitting on a panel. And I make it as intimidating as possible so that they could overcome their fear of testing. Wow, can it? Face me. Can it? Here we go. White to yellow belt testing. Horse stance.
This is one time, and it's short. I'm not going to take too long. I remember this one time where I did a testing for my black belt first degree. I got everything. I got all the complex steps down super quick. But one thing that kind of made me forget, I forgot the most basic of kicks. One of the masters said back kick, and I did a spinning back kick, and they, of course, said no, back kick. Even one of the female sisters say back kick, just do a back kick, and I was so like in it. I was so in it, I wasn't paying attention, and then they had to get one of the other students who are upper belt higher than me, second degree. I said, please show how to do a back kick, and it was just literally just a back kick, and I forgot. Sure, they had to take a point off, but everything else I got correct. So I learned, just next time, just relax. I got everything in the mind, and but this is also a little lesson too for anybody who's going for testing and they're nervous for their first belt testing. Yes, it's going to be nerve-wracking at first. It's going to be nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie to you. It will be nerve-wracking. But after a while, if you just practice, train with it, relax, breathe into your nose, out through your mouth, it will get easier and you will find a simple center for yourself. Do not let anything get to you. It's okay to make mistakes. If you make a mistake, it's okay. Do not think for a second it's going to end your whole world or something like that. It's not. So do not think, oh, I made a mistake, so that means, oh, it's going to trip over the rest of the stuff like dominoes. No, just once you make a mistake, stop for a second, breathe, focus, realign your thoughts, get into it. Remember, even though you are being tested, you can do it again.
Single punch. 1, 2, double punch. 1.
Nice horse stance, though.
High, middle, low punch. 1, 2, outside block. 1, 2, relax.
Nice.
Right leg belt fighting stance. Front leg roundhouse kick. 1, 2, front leg side kick. 1, 2. Student creed.
To build true confidence through knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. To keep friendship with one another, and to build a strong and happy community.
Go!
Never fight to achieve selfish ends, but to develop. Might for right, sir.
From white to yellow belt testing, you did everything excellent, no mistakes. I'm gonna pass you to a yellow belt today. Michelle, congratulations. You're officially a yellow belt now.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
Sir, may I celebrate?
Yes, of course. Of course. Go ahead and put it on. Get ready for your next testing.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Respectfully, let's go.
I'm so excited to have passed the yellow belt test. I'm getting ready to go for my purple belt test. And all of a sudden, Master Ree's next surprise walks through the door. It's none other than Mr. Philip Ree, his brother, world-renowned martial artist, and the star of Best of the Best. There is this incredible photo on the cover of Black Belt magazine that shows Master Ree and his brother Philip. They truly are a master duo and the epitome of Taekwondo.
Oh, now you're in trouble. My brother's gonna watch your purple belt testing. So Philip, that's my newest student, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
I told her, you sure you want to take it from me because I don't give my belt away? And she accepted the challenge. This is a challenge for myself too. It's a very interesting challenge. And if she looks good, I look good. She doesn't look good, I don't look good. So that's why I accepted her challenge too. We'll see how far she could go.
Fantastic.
Oh man, now it's a little higher now because now she got two legends in the room, and one of them is already training her, teaching her, and the other one is going to see how well she learned and how well his brother. And I'm sorry if my head is covering most of his body right now, if my camera is doing that, but how his brother fare in training the new student. Who is a rush right now? I love it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to do this?
I personally think that I have a lot to learn from martial arts. I've been very curious about the dedication it requires to do something like this, and I feel like there's a lot that I don't even know that I'm excited to learn from people like Master Ree and Kane. So to me, I'm excited to discover what I don't know yet.
Great, great, okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yellow to purple belt testing. Right leg belt fighting stance. Jab. 1, 2, 3. Reverse punch to solo plex. 1. Reverse punch to solo plex. 1, 2, 3. Last half a point on your reverse punch.
Yes, sir.
Right leg belt fighting stance. Stepping forward. Front stance. High block. 1. Front stance, please.
Sorry, sir.
1. You lost another half a point. I asked for front stance. You gave me a walking stance.
Yes, sir.
You didn't listen correctly. Basic form number 1, please.
Gi, Cho, Young, Ilbu, sir.
Begin when you're ready. And Pado. Excellent.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
So this concludes your yellow to purple belt testing. You lost 2 half a points. It was -1.
Yes, sir.
It's a passing grade, but I wanted you to get the perfect score today. For your next testing, to try to get a perfect score on that one, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're doing really well. You have a lot of good energy, but I want you to work effortless. Effortless. And the higher ranks, you have to be effortless.
Yes, sir.
Michelle, come forward, please. -1, passing grade. So I'm gonna pass you to a purple belt today. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Go put that on.
Good job.
Thank you. Yay.
She did.
I'm not gonna lie though, I got a little nervous when she threw that uppercut instead of throwing a reverse punch. And you could see in Master Ree's face when he like you could tell he like, dang it, felt that, and she felt that too, and she corrected it. And of course, when it came to the forward stance, she freaked that up, but then took a deep breath, did it again. Okay, there we go, and it gets better. It gets better. I mean, testing usually will take around like an hour or 2, sometimes 3 hours. It's a wild ride, and after a while, I'm not gonna lie, after a while you start feeling like you just did the same technique over and over again. You feel like you did the same katas, pumses, all the forms over and over again, and start feeling like, dang, did I do something wrong? Did I do something right? Did I do something wrong? You start second guessing yourself, but you know, that's just part of it. I mean, that's part of it, especially if you're doing it for a long while, for that whole day. But yeah, congrats to her for, congrats to her getting that purple belt. Yeah. But you gotta lock in though. You gotta lock in. It's purple belt. You're going for a black belt in 90 days, chica. You better lock in. I'm talking lock the freak in. Get in there. Yeah.
Did good.
Whoa.
9 lessons.
In a short time?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good.
She has a good focus.
Yeah.
Wait, purple is such a slang.
8, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 9.
Today is the day I break a board. And I am so excited about this because I feel like it is a big milestone in any martial artist journey.
In martial arts, breaking is often used to showcase the power and effectiveness of a strike. Similar to a cutting demonstration to test the sharpness of a blade. But over time, the art of breaking has also become an allegory for overcoming barriers, both physical and mental.
This is really big.
It is. It is.
This is not what you see on Instagram.
It is not what you see on Instagram.
I'm gonna be attempting another double test this week, going for both orange belt and blue belt in one day. But to pass blue belt, you have to break a board.
We practice with the plastic one. These ones we can reuse and reuse and reuse over and over again.
So it's like a training wheel for
Yeah,
the real.
exactly. It's a training wheel for the real thing. You're gonna wanna get into a back stance, and then you're gonna do a fist. So we're gonna have a fist up here, right? Yeah. And then from here, I use my hip, my shoulders, everything's gonna pivot down, and I'm not just stopping at the board. You wanna go all the way through, yep. And notice even my shoulder, everything's kind of going through that. By breaking a board, you're learning whether your punch or your kick is effective. So you have to hit it with precision. If you put your whole body weight, speed, strength, and precision, the board has no other choice but to break. And when you're ready, ask.
And also to keep in mind too, when you go to certain dojos, they do have a lot of board breaking, especially when I used to train and help teach down at ATA Martial Arts here in North Carolina. They were like other boards that like breakable boards like she's about to do right now. They were like white, yellow, orange. I'm talking belt system boards. And they all are breakable to a certain extent. I remember we had to do spear hands too. Like we had to go boom. Oh man, this brings back a lot of memories. And I remember my teachers were teaching me how to break through the boards. It's like, I mean, I already felt like I can break through the boards, that's obvious. But I mean, I had to learn how to break through multiple boards. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my hand was sore. Dang, they were sore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to take like a couple Advil pills to make sure I can go to sleep tonight. Love this. I love it.
Give me permission to break.
Okay. Permission to break, sir.
Do it.
Oh
Oh yeah, that wrist.
Yep.
no! I missed.
Yep.
That wrist. Yeah.
Rest for a moment.
Yeah, that
So
wrist.
You were very forward like this,
Okay.
right? You want to aim this right here. There's a straight line driving it all the way through to the ground,
Okay.
right? Feel confident? Let's try it.
Don't hit here. Hit here.
Permission to break, sir.
Do
Here
it.
we go. Here we go. Come on. There we go.
Nice. Woo. How'd that feel?
Oh,
Hands getting sore?
yeah.
You ready? You want to try the real thing? How's your hand doing though?
You know what? I need to push myself because this is probably the only time I'll get to break real wood before the test.
Okay.
So I'd like to try it, yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right. Let's go.
Will there be splinters or anything?
There might be. Okay.
I can do this.
Yes.
I can do this.
Okay.
Permission to break, sir.
Do it. Nice. You got it?
Nice. It hurts though, huh? I can tell.
48 hours until the next two tests. I mean, if I'm totally honest with you, when I posted about the challenge, specific people who were black belts who were saying, oh, well, at my school, it takes 10 years to get a black belt. Like, this is impossible. Is it okay that I'm wearing a purple belt and going through the tests in the pace that I am?
Good luck to you today, Michelle. You're testing for purple to orange right now. Right leg back fighting stance.
Your kicking and your punches and everything else, it looks up to the level that you're at. If I wasn't wearing any belt and you saw me kicking and moving, would I look like a black belt? It's a challenge for you, but it's also kind of a challenge for us. We're testing to see how good a teacher we are. If you were not the exception to the rule and we didn't think you were, we wouldn't have even taken on this challenge. Will it look like a blue belt, though, in a couple of days. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Orange to blue. Michelle, right leg belt fighting stance. Go!
I am dripping sweat and I'm about to launch right into the blue belt test. There are new kicks.
I still see a little bit of a hesitation on your back kicks.
There's a totally different form with a different style altogether. But the most difficult part about this test is you can go through the entire thing, and if I don't break the board, I have to redo the entire test.
Permission to break, sir.
Permission granted. Well done. Good job.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Pass to a blue belt. Congratulations.
There we go.
We do the test and then immediately start training for the next one. I'm now training for blue stripe.
I posted on Instagram my hardest working new student. Somebody wrote 90 days, black belt. Come on.
Of course.
To be honest, I said the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
really? But I didn't know what kind of person she was before. 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to see that kind of front kick. Gotta fix that habit.
In order to get my blue belt, I had to break a board with my fist. However, to get the next belt, which is blue stripe, I have to break a board with my foot, doing a sliding side kick.
Good luck to you. This is your first advanced testing. And go! Go!
Oh yeah, I was at a blue stripe belt after my finances was down during those times. Yeah. Dang, not just a blue belt, it was a blue stripe belt, blue gold stripe belt. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I was training at ATM martial arts, I was surprised it was a camouflage belt.
Tugak Ijung, sir.
Breaking next. Sliding side kick. I'm gonna pass to a blue stripe today.
Yay.
She had 4 weeks of experience. It was better than me when I had 4 weeks of experience.
Today's a big day. I am training for my next test, which is the green belt.
Tugak Samjung, sir.
There's just so much information to memorize that I feel like my brain is exploding. Like it feels like I'm cramming for a science test right now.
That's only a green belt test.
I know, sir.
Wait till you get to the red belt test.
Yes, sir.
And then black belt test. I didn't say puddle. 10 push-ups.
So after this test, I still need to remember all these forms.
You better.
Yes, sir.
If you want to test for a black belt.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I remember there was some times where some of the students were goofing off, and it was during I was training too. Like every time the dudes freaked up, we get like 50 push-ups on our knuckles. And if we so much as be shown that we're not doing push-ups on our knuckles, that's 50 more. The girls get like 20. Trust and believe, if you complain, you're not learning.
And 25 jumping jacks, go.
It's crazy how just first reaction video back onto the channel, and I'm already going down memory lane, and that's crazy as heck. Let's go.
Got that blood pumping.
Sorry.
Where did she go all of a sudden?
This has not happened to me since like literally middle school. But as I was warming up, my period started. So I ruined my dobuk. Thank you, Mastery. That has not happened to me before.
Hey, it's life.
Didn't you say we'd have to have blood, sweat, and tears to get the dobuk out?
Okay. Well, at least she said it, because if he would have said it, I think that might be some controversy there.
Hey, we did it.
Name,
She-
advance
yeah,
from number 1.
She's blood, sweat, and tears. All right,
Tugak
yeah.
Samjung, sir.
Number 1.
Oh, no.
Remember I told you when you test for a green, you gotta do number
to
1,
memorize
number 2,
all-
number 3.
This is my fault. Okay, the first one was for
Advance from number
purple
1.
belt.
Advance from number 1. Orange to blue.
Okay,
1 point off.
I think this is going to happen.
2 points off. 1 more, you flunk. Wrong leg. If this was a test, you failed. That's
Yeah.
3 mistakes right there. Number 1 again. 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 Ooh, Michelle. Again. Mistake. Number 6.
And she doing the same mistakes on the testing day? Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this too. It will be like this. Those of you who are about to go through a testing right now, it will be like this. But that doesn't mean you should give up at all. That just means you just keep trying. That means you just, and can you imagine what Michelle's going through? She literally is doing all this within 90 days. Like most of the testing that just, takes the time and stuff like that will literally give you like a couple of strikes and you'd be all right. But most of the time, they prefer you not make any mistakes, because if you're going to be a black belt, you have to learn everything. And after that, there are degrees to it. That means perfecting the style, perfecting the art, and perfecting yourself even further. So you don't really just stop at black belt, to be honest. That's what people don't really tell too much when people get their black belts, that you don't really stop at black belt. You can keep going past black belt. There's more to black belt. Dang, it's not looking so good for Michelle right now, but I'm still rooting for her. Let's go.
Go! One mistake on that. Okay, so that was a mistake there. That's a full point off. Lack of concentration, that's a half a point. Making a lot of mistakes today, Michelle. Michelle, I'm not gonna have you do sparring and breaking today because you already failed this test. -3 is a failing status. Today you got -5.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Study it. I've taught many students, and there are people who blame their failure on something else or somebody else. It's never their fault. But Michelle didn't do that. That's when I knew she didn't take this challenge lightly.
Just hate wasting people's time. And I'm not gonna do that again.
I'm gonna be honest that the biggest failure of this green belt test was wasting everybody's time. I was taught all of this material, but I did not do everything within my power to fully memorize and own this material. Bad. What I am realizing is that in order to move forward and truly progress, I'm gonna have to be putting in considerable hours outside of the gym. From now on, I'm gonna be showing up 30 minutes early to every lesson. I'm gonna be practicing my forms in the parking lot. I'm gonna have to be treating this like the freaking AP calculus exam, okay guys? I'm also gonna be going a little bit crazy here because look at this book. So what I've actually done is I've set an alarm on my phone that goes off 15 times a day at random times. This is how crazy I am. And whenever one of these alarms goes off, I'm gonna stand up and do a practice test with all of this material. Next thing, I booked the location today for the final black belt test. This is the Korean friendship belt. Whatever I am at on day 90, I will be testing here.
Also, one day one of my goals is actually going to the Korean friendship belt. I looked it up. A friend of mine who's there actually in Los Angeles right now, I'm going to at some point, God willing, I'm going to go there at some point and go to there and do some cool videos. I love to do a fight scene video there. I like to practice my katas in front of there in honor of my grandmaster who passed away. So, yeah, this video is very inspiring. I'm not gonna lie.
I realize that sparring is probably my weakest area right now, and it's a big part of the green belt test.
In boxing, you get a point from jab, but in martial arts, we don't score points on jab.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
But if you do a back fist, so that's equivalent to martial arts jab, right?
Okay.
So you do a back fist like, boom, to the face like that, then you could score a point.
So because I'm insane, I called an Olympian, and tomorrow they are getting on a plane to come here to kick my ass. She's like a foot taller than me.
Hi, I'm Anastasia Zoltic, and I'm the Tokyo 2021 Olympic gold medalist, and I'm ready to kick it with Michelle.
The first American to win gold in women's taekwondo at the Olympics.
18-year-old Anastasia Zolotic becoming the first American woman to win gold in the sport.
I am so nervous about this. Hopefully today I can learn from Anna some ways that I can be more effective and actually land a few shots.
I'm about to spar an Olympian.
This would be so humbling if I get kicked in the face.
If I can reach.
Yeah, like this. Go.
Oh my God. Oh.
Point Anna.
Okay.
Point Anna.
I thought that the experience that I had in boxing would be a huge asset to Taekwondo. Sparring feels completely different when you incorporate that the entire lower half of the body is now a weapon and fair game.
She putting pressure on her.
I find myself almost forgetting that I'm sparring Taekwondo and I'll focus on hands only, and then
Yeah, Chica, I mean, boxing is great, but Taekwondo, Chica, Taekwondo has that reach. The kicks have that reach, especially one who knows how to kick high enough to kick to your head level. And anybody that says kicks are useless in a fight clearly have not been in a sparring match, nor have been in a fight themselves. So obviously you cannot take their advice, nor should you listen to them. But one thing I would like to mention too, I'll let the fight play out, but I'll say it after this.
get kicked in the head by my opponent.
And time.
Clean kick to the head.
Chill up. All right.
Oh yeah, one thing for certain, what Michelle did was pretty much she let her dictate the entire match, because as soon as she kicked her back and back, because as soon as the opponent realizes that they got you in the corner, it's over. Basically what I'm trying to say is that she let her dictate the whole thing. The kicks were pushing her back. She couldn't push forward because not only is her opponent taller than her, but she's also quicker because she's also trained with her kicks, obviously. And one thing for certain is Michelle is so used to boxing that she hasn't really gotten developed with her kicks yet. And Taekwondo takes that much time to practice that.
How do you feel, Michelle, to that?
That was crazy.
Of course.
Wow. Okay, what do I do different? That was really bad, right?
Basically, what I saw happening is you were fighting her fight. You were just waiting for her to make a move.
My biggest thing, because you seem like you're being very defensive.
Okay.
We have this thing called a cancel.
Cancel?
Yeah, it's a lifesaver for defensive fighters. I use it 95% of the time when I'm being attacked. It's like if you were to come at me with a kick.
Oh my God.
It's almost like a knee block. Almost like you're being rude. Like, just move it. Like, it means absolutely nothing.
It's a version of a hook kick,
Yeah.
but it's a defensive hook kick rather than an offensive one.
Oh, sorry.
I have to apologize. It's for Taekwondo. Like I said, it's an expression. The way you fight is different from anybody else. To get your black belt, you have to understand stuff like that. And I think that's what makes a difference between somebody who walks off the street and just wants to get a black belt and somebody who's trying to understand and learn. It's like you pick up on things like that. It shows that you're progressing in the sport rather than just doing it to do it.
Thank you.
When I first heard she was trying to get a black belt in 90 days, my first thought was, how are you gonna do this? But I think hearing about the stuff she was doing, the hours she put in, she's learning, she's applying it all. She's trying to understand the sport and learn more about it rather than just do.
I'm not gonna lie, she's getting very good with her kicks though. I mean, you know, after she takes some time to get used to it, her kicks really are improving. I can look at it. You know, I mean, just look at the kicks. Look, just back it up. Look a bit. Look at this.
Learning, she's applying it all.
Boom.
She's trying to.
Because some people can't really get, especially in a short period of time. You could tell she's dedicated because in a short period of time, her kicks have improved like significantly. Now, can she kick to her head level? That's an understatement because flexibility is important. And if you don't have flexibility in martial arts, you're pretty much a standing tower that's ready to be knocked down by a bulldozer.
Understand the sport and learn more about it rather than just doing it for a YouTube video. And I think that's where my respect came in. Oh, see, there you go.
Sparring doesn't ever feel natural to me, and the last time that I boxed, I broke my nose. The ending of that last episode, you know, was really positive, like, woo, I won the fight, everything's great. But the reality was, after we finished filming that, it was a 4-month recovery process for me. I had black eyes for 6 weeks, and I really struggled with that. And it was kind of a situation where I was like thinking about the implications of challenge accepted. So I really liked today because I felt like I was able to like re-meet that fear.
I love Taekwondo because I feel like it's a way of me expressing myself in a way. It's my therapy.
And I feel like that's why I succeeded so much. It's because I've taken all of my hurt and my pain and I used it as motivation to get to where I wanted to be.
Same.
Anna really opened my eyes to a more dynamic interpretation of Taekwondo than I could have ever imagined. And I really think Anna's approach of balance is what has made her so successful on the world stage in some of the most stressful circumstances.
What is yin and yang?
The moon is yin, the sun is yang. Night is yin, day is yang. Ultimately, one seeks to find a perfect balance of these two things.
Learn how to use your energy better. Being a good, balanced person, that's what martial artist is all about.
There is this concept of yin and yang. Yin being the flow, the softness, the expression, while yang is the rigid and disciplined approach. And from the outside looking in, I would have imagined that Anna's approach would be one very focused on yang. But what I was surprised to find out was that her approach is surprisingly one that is focused on yin. My initial approach to this challenge, which worked for the first couple belt tests, is of yang. Just muscle through everything that I do. Failing the green belt test made me realize that that strategy was simply not gonna cut it.
Michelle, your retesting begins right now.
I was really forced to look inward and question how much attention I had not been paying to the yin part of this challenge.
Touch gloves, 1 minute, begin when you're ready.
Yin happens outside of the gym. Yin is sitting down quietly in a dead silent room and not watching Netflix, but reviewing my notes. It is closing my eyes for 30 minutes and just imagining myself doing the techniques properly.
Go! Go!
It's walking through all of my forms at half pace to make sure I have every single movement really within my bones.
Tagak Samjang, sir!
Go!
Yin is also knowing the material so well that it just flows through you effortlessly.
I am going to pass you to a green belt today. Congratulations.
Woo!
That was a great one.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You earned it.
I passed!
Oh, yes.
I literally passed the test. I'm so
Day 42, and she's still going strong. That takes some initiative there, because a lot of people would not want to carry on after a failed attempt at a test. But it's part of learning. I mean, but I'm very proud. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a proud relative right now. I don't know why, but I just feel so like motivated, and and seeing stuff like this, especially coming back here, and especially 2026, seeing all you beautiful faces. You can get to see mine. My face is not. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. But but thank you all for joining in. By the way, if you are still watching this right now, go ahead, comment down Genin, and I'll hook you up with the challenge so you can earn that rank of Genin. Let's roll.
Excited. Like I didn't freeze on anything. Like
I feel like I blinked and you were a white belt, and then now I'm blinking you're a green belt.
So what does the next test entail? Like
It's not a big laundry list until you're testing to red belt level, but for this particular one, it's more advanced material. So it's less material-wise, but it's more advanced material. Your cardio is gonna be really, really tested on this testing especially. I failed myself.
You failed the black belt test?
Yeah.
When you failed the test the first time, what changed for you between the first test and when you passed?
I felt like I disappointed everybody. And then
we're just not gonna get past that part where she kicked that high. Yeah, she put in that work.
after that, it was more determination. I'm gonna nail it even better the next time. I'm gonna make no mistakes. I think it will make you a better martial artist.
Yeah.
If you win all the time, you never learn, right? But you have to fail sometimes to learn.
I'm gonna have you sit down and close your eyes, and you're gonna just meditate, go over all your testing materials. Inhale slowly through your nose, deep. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Name, advanced form number 4.
Tagak, Sajang, sir.
Begin when you're ready.
Focus right. Double chop left back stance. Spear hand, right hand, front stance. Focus left hand, double chop, back stance. Spear hand, left leg, front stance. Double chop.
Nope.
Front stance.
Wrong.
Open hand, high block, chop.
How much of this is a trophy? Because people do martial arts for many different reasons, and all the reasons are right, by the way. But I'm just curious to know for you, if you don't receive the black belt, how does that affect you in your life?
If I don't deserve the black belt, then I don't deserve it. I would rather wear a white belt the entire time and just have the opportunity to train in mastery. Tagak, Ojang, sir.
When you're ready.
Something I haven't even told Master Ree yet is that a few years ago I got an email. It was a father. He wanted to put his daughter in a dance class, but she really wanted to do a martial art. And after watching the channel, he felt inspired to put her in martial arts. The ability to feel like a hero, I think, is something that a lot of people don't get to experience. And martial arts, in my opinion, offers a journey into achieving that feeling of confidence and spirit.
Something I was surprised to learn is that 45% of girls quit sports by age 14. And that's why I'm really grateful for this episode's sponsor, Dove, whose mission is supporting women in sports by nurturing self-confidence. As someone who typically has dry skin, when I'm sweating this much during a belt test, it's super important for me to keep it hydrated. Dove Body Wash is the #1 dermatologist recommended.
Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I could just skip this ad, but you're also doing the testing at the same time. Smart move there, but yeah, but kudos to the little girl learning how to doing martial arts, you know. And by the way, I do appreciate you all sending me your martial arts experiences and your belt testing. I really am wishing the absolute best for every one of you. I truly enjoy every single one of y'all sending me those messages, telling me how you're doing on your testing and being part of the Ambu Elite community. Keep it up, y'all. Keep it up.
Body wash. It's mild, pH balanced, and is made with plant-based moisturizers.
Hold on. So that was for green to green stripe. This is for double stripe. So make it a little bit faster, stronger.
Yes, sir.
It's also PETA certified, cruelty-free, and made in 100% recycled plastic bottles. My personal favorite is the cucumber and green tea, which cools and refreshes my skin.
Put on your sparring gear.
That's really hard.
I've also been using the new Dove Advanced Care Dry Spray and Caring Coconut before and after training.
Get up. Fighting stand.
It's got 72-hour protection with pro-ceramide technology to help strengthen the skin's natural barrier. And it goes on clear.
And time.
So thank you again to Dove for being aligned in the mission to support women in sports, for sponsoring this episode, and for making this journey possible.
I will pass you to a green double stripes today.
Thank you, sir.
And by the way, this video is also sponsored by... Nah, just kidding. I don't have a sponsor yet. I'll get a sponsor soon.
You worked so hard for this simple piece of tape, but there's a lot of meaning behind that.
Thank you, Master.
You did good today.
Thank you.
There you go.
Split.
There he is.
Side step.
Oh, nice, Michelle.
At this point in my education, Mastery has suggested that I join in on his group classes. Initially, I was quite nervous because before I started this challenge, I had gone to a few martial arts classes by myself and ultimately didn't continue because I found those classes very intimidating and intense.
How long have y'all trained with him?
I think this is my 12th year.
12 years?
I'm excited to watch you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Black up!
Watching the black belts perform their forms together is so inspiring. I'm just watching each of their moves and the way that they breathe and perform.
Oh my God.
And hit each mark perfectly in tandem together.
Not bad, but the timing wasn't quite there. 5 push-ups, let's go.
Honestly, it's just exciting to be in a group class because it inspires me to be better.
Michelle!
Sir!
Stay together. and go!
A lot of martial arts and forms are meant to be performed in a group.
Take a step, Michelle. Now she has to make sure her timing is perfectly with the group. It should move you. You look at it and you just like, wow, that's amazing. That's why I emphasize so many forms. Hello. Michelle, 5 push-ups. Mistake. So you're not used to having people next to you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Typically in all of my challenges, and up until this point, I attack my challenges by myself. But being a part of this group class makes me feel like I'm a part of something larger than myself.
And this is also a very crucial part of martial arts. Don't get me wrong, it's great that you're learning to build by yourself, building the strength that you need for you to get your belts and especially your black belts and earn that black belt, because this is part of it. Martial arts isn't only a solo discovery, you know, and also a journey, but it is also a journey for you to build with others. I mean, it's kind of hard for you to develop self-respect and respect amongst others if there's no others around you. So you gotta be around other people too.
And I'm getting to work on material alongside students who are having the same struggles that I am. It's really cool to get to meet all of the red belts who are at that stage just above me. Red belt is where it gets very serious. And Alexia and Darial are totally badass.
How long have you been training with Mastery?
I've been training with Mastery for maybe like 2 to 3 years now.
Wow.
I do stunts as well. So
Okay. Yeah, your kicks are so pretty.
Thank you.
It was also really interesting to watch a white belt learn material.
Give me a loud key up, Aiden, okay? So, 1, 2.
And also see how far I've come since day one of this challenge. It was like having the ghosts of Taekwondo past, present, and future there.
It was nice to meet you. You look so good. Are you testing for a double stripe soon?
I am. June 11th, I'm going for my double stripe.
Are you gonna come back and test?
Why not?
Yeah, I'll come.
Do it in a group setting.
I actually feel better around other people because then I feel like I'm not alone suffering and scared by myself.
As long as you know your material really, really good, you should be fine.
We should all test.
Yes.
Let's all test.
I now have a...
And you never know. You never know. You might be actually, like she said, you're motivating others by going to test with them. Even if it may be by yourself and they see other people out there, because it's great to see like other levels of other martial artists in there, like whites all the way to blue, reds all the way to black, because it makes you feel like, especially if you are so used to being around other people, it makes you feel like you need to have some reassurance to say, okay, I used to be right there, here I am currently, and right over there is my future, the black belts. People who are above first degree black belt, first dan, second dan, all the way to third dan, fifth dan, even whoever, you might get up to 10th dan. Personally, I'm okay with both, you know, because I mean, I'm love training by myself because, you know, I train outside of the dojo, but I do also train inside the dojo. Personally, because, you know, I like to develop myself. That's how I got to the skills I have currently. So I appreciate that, but I do enjoy spending time with other people too and building with others. And right now, I'm glad Michelle is getting that experience. And I don't care what anybody else in the videos and the comments saying like, I don't think she should have done this test because it's kind of cheating in a way because she should have done it like the way everybody else did it. I don't like the fact that she had to skip through it. Okay, I understand, you know, where you're coming from on that, but this is the part of the challenge that she's supposed to be doing.
New mission to hopefully pass the red belt test in time so I can test for red single stripe alongside them. I felt so excited because Alexia and Dariel came today to support me at the red belt test.
Do you have any advice for me? Yes, of course. Take your time, breathe, and be loud. Good luck. When we spar you, no hard feelings, okay?
Yes, okay, Michelle. Are you ready for your red belt test today?
Yes, sir. Red is a big milestone because it's the beginning of advanced material. And this time,
Benny Orquides. Benny the Jet Orquides. Oh, I love this work in Meals on Wheels. Jackie Chan is what, by the way, fight scene, reenactment of Benny Urquidez versus Jackie Chan fight scene. Your dude playing Jackie Chan, and my bro, Haywa Wolf, is playing Benny Urquidez. Coming soon. Not right now because we're going through a ice storm here in North Carolina, so yeah.
Mastery pulls out all the stops. He invites his most accomplished and decorated friends.
Today you will be tested in front of Master Fariboris.
Sensei Fariboris, the founder of Team Karate Centers and a multi-decade martial artist.
Mr. Sensei Benny Urquidez.
And Benny Urquidez, also known as Benny the Jet. An undefeated, world-renowned kickboxer and memorable opponent to Jackie Chan. Benny has been in some of the most insane and iconic fight scenes from your favorite movies.
And connect. Good luck to you, Michelle.
Thank you, sir.
Michelle, right leg belt fighting strength. Advanced technique number 4. Go! Number 5. Go! Number 6. Go! Taking half a point off on your kicking. Number 4, I asked you to fix that back kick. Still a little bit crooked.
Sir.
I've seen you kick better, Michelle. Stay focused. Cane up. 1 step 2 punching defense. Go! Behind wrist grab.
For this test, I have to design my very own self-defense technique, using the skills I've learned up until this point. The panel will then judge me on practicality and performance.
Begin when you're ready.
Opponent is coming at me with a right hand hook. I defend by taking a back stance, left hand, knife hand block. He comes with a left hand hook. I defend with a right hand, knife hand block. Counterattacking with an underpunch. As they're falling, they grab my neck, I grab theirs, knee them in the groin, put my foot on their hip for a monkey roll, bring them to the ground, punch, punch. As they're reaching up, I grab their arm, swing around, finish them off with an armbar, sir.
Cane attack, please. Begin. Put on your sparring gear. Ladies, put on your sparring gear, please.
It's really intimidating to spar Alexia and Darielle. They have both achieved something that I am hoping to achieve, getting a red belt, and they're far more advanced than me.
Face each other. Connect. Fighting stance.
It's 2 against 1.
And begin.
For me, all this is memorized. She memorized technique, which is one thing. Knowing it is another. To own it is another. I like to see ownership. If I put her under pressure, will she be able to do it? Do it.
And time. Thank you, ladies. Have a seat. Take her equipment off. Drink some water, Michelle.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. I want to see when she's under pressure, when she's threatened. One at a time. You go in front of her, you go behind her. You turn around, grab her. And you turn around, grab her. Give and take until I say stop. Push.
Sensei Benny wants to see if you really know all your self-defense techniques that you did.
I'm here to see your ability of your hunger. How bad you want it? What are you willing to do? Do you own this material? It's not a given right, it's an earned right.
Yes, sir.
If I asked you to do it all over again, you feel you can do better?
I do, sir.
This is about self-defense. Defend yourself.
And time. That was a surprise for me, too. Thank you, sir. That was great. Thank you, Black Belts, coming in.
One thing I would say though, first of all, that's a great suggestion that Urquidez did that. Just so we can see if she had the right mindset of a martial artist. Because one thing for certain, you don't want to face our backs all the way to our opponent. And if I was fighting more than one assailant, I do not want to be on the ground. Because that will give him or her room to kick me and stomp me out. And that's not a good idea. Also, I would try my absolute dangest to make sure my back isn't like, heck no, I ain't doing that. I'll admit, that was pretty good of her. Could she have done better? Yes. Made it easy for him to get behind her. Not made it easy for him to take advantage of her when she was on the ground with the other dude. And because in martial arts, you're supposed to be literally taking at least less than 5 seconds, if you can, to take the person down or off of you and then get out of that situation as best you can. Do not linger on one person while there's more than one assailant around. Because if you do, you're going to regret it and you're not going to like it.
At this point in time, I love your courage, because it takes a lot of courage to do what you're doing.
You've done a lot of things. And for me, we're human beings, we're not human doings. My wish for you is you become a black belt, and not just do it and get it, but to be able to be one.
Thank you so much.
Okay? You are more than welcome.
How about you, ladies?
It's really inspiring to watch you on this side of the mat and hearing their words, because martial arts is very spiritual. You learn a lot about yourself through each bout and through each mental hiccup. So it's inspiring to watch. And I hope you expand yourself spiritually even to the art as well.
Thank you.
Today your score is -1 point, which is a passing grade. So I will pass you to a red belt. I congratulate you.
Thank you so much.
On your red belt.
Today was a really big test, not just in terms of volume of material, but also the people who came to support me.
You really did a good job out there. Yeah, I love your courage.
It may feel like red belt is only a few steps away from black belt, but I actually think I have a lot of work to do within red belt before I move on at all. I really, really want to push myself to the next level to make sure that I fight for and earn every step of the way.
Red belt is a pretty big milestone achievement. Okay, there's the beginning advanced level, intermediate advanced level. Now, red belt is advanced level.
We're about a month out from the currently scheduled black belt test, but we're going to begin preparing for the pinnacle moment of the black belt test, which is breaking a brick.
These are your standard 3-inch red bricks that you'd find at your local hardware store. And if I make even the slightest mistake, the strike can actually result in me breaking my hand. So to avoid injury, I have to start strengthening my hand on training boards before I can attempt the real thing.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be toughening up your hand, hitting the same impact, same spot 50 times. So we're going to do 50 reps.
Breaking a brick is the last thing after performing everything else that you have to do in order to complete the black belt test. The concept of breaking a brick with this hand feels almost impossible to me right now. I think that it really represents the marriage of the physical, mental, and spiritual coming together to face something that feels like it should be humanly impossible to do.
It's kind of a rite of passage, rite of courage. When I tested for my 3rd degree, I had to break 3 bricks. Then flash forward about a year and a half ago, I tested for my 4th degree black belt and I had to break 4 bricks.
It takes a strong will and strong mind to be able to go through the brick. You have to overcome that fear.
Now, I'm no expert in physics, but I do know that force equals mass times acceleration. And as a relatively tiny human woman, I have very little mass. Meaning speed will be absolutely crucial for me to generate the force needed to break the brick.
When I'm watching you, you're kind of going, instead of all together.
She gotta stop hesitating. She can't hesitate to hit that board.
So you see how you kind of stopped in the middle there a little bit? Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
Did it slap you a little bit?
It's just hard. Mr. Peter, it is not lost on me that we have, I think, 3 weeks until the black belt test on day 90 of this challenge. I have to learn all of the black belt material whilst training for the double stripe test. So I'm actually going to be learning material a belt ahead.
Yes.
For the final black belt challenge, Michelle will have to do 9 advanced forms. You're up to number 7 now.
Tiger children, sir.
There's definitely art behind your forms because when people see it, they feel it. Good. So I'm really happy about that.
Thank you, sir.
And this is one of my favorite forms, so
Yes.
make it pretty.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys ready, red belts?
Sir.
Okay, turn up. She would have to do 8 advanced techniques. Go!
Shoot us.
You'll have your red belt kicks, so red to red stripe kicks, shuffle axe,
Yes.
jumping axe,
Yes.
spinning axe,
Yes.
jump spinning axe,
Yes.
spinning around, jump spinning around. So those are your red belt kicks.
And then after that, she has to read her essay. Darielle! The theme of essays, meaning of a first-degree black belt. Alexia, I want to know what kind of person she is, what she learned during this time that we've been training.
I do have a question for Michelle.
Yes, ma'am.
It took me 8 years to get my black belt, first degree. My journey is different from yours, and I applaud your journey. But I'm wondering if you think you'll be missing at anything because of your short training time.
Something that's been really special to me is coming to these group classes and seeing that community element. And it's something that really elevated things for me. I'm doing my best to embrace every moment as I can, but I don't think it can make up for 8 years of Saturday classes and the bonds that you build with one another here.
Just to reiterate that we're all on our own journey, and I hope you can kind of fall in love with the martial arts and continue with it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Michelle!
Sir.
What can I say? No mistakes today on your testing. Very good test. Congratulations. Put on a
Thank you,
stripe
sir.
on it.
Spinning heel.
I'll admit, her kicks are really impressive now. That they're starting. You could see that she's been putting in work. Because if she would have done that spinning, like axe kick, like spinning axe kick from the back with the rear, spinning axe kick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have been so disappointed if she would have kicked and that thing did not go above her head and then straight down. Have you ever thought when you were a kid that you try to go for your belt testing? Like, I mean, as a kid, that you like, oh, my favorite color is red or blue, and you go for that belt and then you get it. Some kids are like that. I was one of them. But then I was thinking, like, after I got the red belt, I want to get more. I want to build more and get some more. So yeah, and it helped out a lot.
It's going to be probably a little tricky, but we'll work on it. Then after you have all of that, we have your sparring.
Sparring gear on. Tekla, sparring gear on, please.
Which you're going to do 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. My rule of thumb, prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Begin.
Ooh.
Today is day 83, my red double stripe test. And as a part of this test, I have to spar Tekla,
Oh,
Nice
beautiful.
side kick, Tekla.
who is a multi-time world champion martial artist.
If I don't pass this test,
30 seconds.
it means I will not have the opportunity to test for a black belt before day 90.
10 seconds.
Come on. Instead, on day 90, I'll have to retake the red double stripe test.
Good. And time. Ooh, Tekla didn't hold back.
I think that was good.
She did not.
Obviously, it's Tekla.
She went on you. She was.
I'm still standing.
Yeah, she was all on you like cheese over your macaroni, Chica. You were not getting any leftovers.
That's a win for me.
Today's your result is -1 passing score.
Shoot, imagine it was 3 of her versus Michelle, who was hungry.
Thank you, sir.
I will pass you to a red double stripe today. And then after that, she would have to do 5 punching defenses, 2 kick defenses.
Then, after all that, 2 bear hug, 3 two-man punching, and then you have 5 knife defense.
How long does this test take?
It takes a while.
It's just like an hour.
Yeah, easily.
And then after that, she would have to do all the combination techniques that she learned from blue belt, green belt, red belt, and a black belt. Is all the things that she learned, she's gonna express herself with the black belt combination across the mat.
cartwheel, rolling. You can do whatever you want, kind of creatively. This is a combination that should make you look your best.
Trained for 2.5 hours today, and we still haven't even gone over all the material in the book.
You know what's funny? For me, I remember one of my testing I had to do, since my masters have seen my videos and grandmasters seen my videos, they gave me a test where I had to I had to jump over, dive, roll over 5 chairs. And of course, I had to grab the knife that was on the floor, dive, roll. By the way, my feet didn't touch the ground until after I was done jumping. So I had to jump over 5 chairs, dive, roll, hands first, grab the knife, roll, shoulder roll on the right side, get up and get into a high fugu with a knife in my hand. I passed that. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The entire test, I felt like I was going through a Nightwing training, and I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. I felt more challenged, and it helped out there too. And not saying that the rest of the techniques and the testing wasn't a challenge. No, it was. But I'm glad I was able to do something that I feel very comfortable doing. Boy, were they so excited. They were like, yes, yes. Even a technique that Grandmaster showed me, the moment where I had to flip my opponent, but it was with a training dummy because, of course, I'm not going to use an actual person because this one is too advanced. I had to flip the person over, and then I had to do a front flip, but I also had to land on my opponent with an elbow strike and then back fist them while they're on the ground, if you know what I mean. I hope that I explained that correctly. Basically, I just flip them over, and then I do a front flip, and I land on them. But I don't land on with my feet. I land on with my back. Also with the elbow piercing into the rib cage or any vital areas, and then back fist to the face. Awesome.
Black belt test.
And then after that, 3-station board breaking.
Nice.
And after that, finally, she has to break a brick with her hand. I felt your nervousness on our last lesson. You were already worried about the black belt testing.
Yes, sir.
And you know how hard that testing is going to be. Your mind and body has to be ready to be a black belt. When you came to me and said that you wanted to test for a black belt in 3 months, I was like, no, go find somebody else. But now we are actually here. There's one more hurdle that you have to go over. You have been a very special person to me because you're so dedicated. I've taught Taekwondo for over 45, 50 years now, and you're like one of the most dedicated students that I've ever met.
Permission to break, sir.
Do it.
Permission to break, sir.
Do it.
I just hope that you prepare your mind and body.
Permission to break, sir.
Do it.
You have a big battle in front of you. Don't get negative. Don't get scared. Because if you do, you already lost the battle.
Permission to break, sir.
Let's do it.
Final round. Fight. Execute. Spirit Evolution. Taekwondo. Final test. Test your might. Let's go. Shaolin Shodokan. I wish my testing was like this. This looks so peaceful. I
Michelle,
love
your
it.
black belt testing begins now.
Sir!
Right leg belt fighting stance.
Sir!
Advanced technique 1 through 8. Begin when you're ready.
Yeah! Yeah!
Kane, get ready.
She getting powerful though. She getting powerful.
Punching defenses. Ready? 1. 2. Fair hand defenses. Declan up. Ready. Go. Number 2. Number 3. Get your 3-station braking ready.
Permission to brake, sir.
Permission granted. She's gonna get 3 tries. If she doesn't break it, she does not pass her test today.
She better get serious though. She better get serious. Come on, get serious. You know, one thing I did not notice is that she didn't go through a weapons testing, because throughout all my testings, we had to go through weapon testing. I'm surprised I didn't go through that. I mean, still amazing that she did all this too, but I was surprised there was no weapon testing, especially during my training in ATM martial arts. But I'm not trying to compare, just wondering. I mean, if that's what they're going for, it's okay either way.
Get ready for your forms.
Choreo, sir!
Begin when you're ready.
Ooh, she sounds more serious now.
I want to know what's inside your heart. After all this training, what have you learned inside, not outside?
Thank you, sir.
No, they look like proud fathers or grandfathers or uncles.
Wow, I'm just blown away with everything, of course, with the guidance of what you guys did.
Yeah.
She's
been on non-stop.
Yeah.
Michelle, your essay, please.
Sir. A few years ago, I received an email from a father who shared how our YouTube channel had inspired him to enroll his daughter in martial arts classes. This message initially took me by surprise because I was not a martial artist even myself. It was something I had always wanted to do, but even I had not felt fully comfortable to try it myself. I've always admired Taekwondo, viewing it as a superpower, yet something too far out of reach for myself to achieve. But this email from a loving father about his kick-ass daughter inspired me to finally go for it myself. I approached this challenge the same as I do for any of my other challenges. I fully commit. I set deadlines. It gave me an immediate sense of focus.
Abby in, Erica in. Tekla, let's go.
This is the state where I personally believe I excel.
Face each other. Genin, fighting stance. Begin.
Who got her?
I take on a challenge. I muscle my way through.
Time!
And this boundless energy and passion carried me soaring quickly through the first few belt tests.
Kicking review. Green.
Hiya!
Red.
Hiya!
Black.
However, along the way, my burning desire to earn the belts themselves began to stand in the way. Mr. Phillip would famously say I needed to be effortless. Mr. Benny said my movements were too robotic and memorized. Mr. Peter would urge me to find the expression in the art form. And Master Ree would remind me that I'm performing an art. And that's when it started to hit me.
Face flags. Tonight.
At the beginning and end of each lesson, we bow to the Korean flag. At the center of this flag sits the symbol of and Yang, widely known as yin and yang in Chinese. It represents the balance of life, the cycle, the push and pull, and in Taekwondo, the balance of aggression and peace. My initial approach to this challenge, and honestly every challenge I take on, has always been one of yang. I take on a challenge. I muscle my way through.
Let's go, hurry up. Keep pushing.
Almost there, baby.
I run into the burning building. I brace for the pepper spray. I break my nose in a boxing ring in front of 15,000 people. Embracing the yang has always been my superpower. On day 65, upon earning my red belt, Mrs. Cindy asked me what I thought I may have been missing by speed running this journey in only 90 days. Chill, sir.
Go!
It's been made clear I've been missing out on the yin, the flow, the peace, and the joy. I was missing an opportunity to express myself, to help teach other students, to laugh with other students. I was missing the art in martial arts. Just last week, I received a follow-up message from the father of the young girl who inspired me to take this challenge on. This July, the young girl achieved her black belt at just 10 years old. She doesn't even realize that she has inspired the continued cycle of yin and yang. And I hope that in doing this challenge, I can inspire someone else to go after their dreams as well, to continue this cycle. As I've heard many times before, the earning of a black belt merely marks the beginning of one's journey. And whether or not I earn my black belt today or years from now, I stand here on day 90 with boundless excitement to truly begin mine. This moment, right now, is just the beginning.
I never understood the tape thing. Growing up training, I didn't have to use tape for my hands. If it hurt, it hurt. Let me know if y'all had to use tape during your board breaking and brick breaking moments. I didn't have to. I mean, I'm not trying to flex or anything like that. I'm literally asking.
It's the last thing of the test.
That's it. The only thing standing between you and your black belt.
You're so amazing that you broke 2, Miss Cindy. 2 bricks.
You can do it too. Your hand is like steel rod.
Okay. I need all the Miss Cindy energy I can get.
Personally, don't get me wrong, she did a great job making it this far. I'm really going to go ahead and say kudos to her about that too. However, I think right now, I don't think she's perfect enough. Her hands are not perfect enough to actually break a brick at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not saying anything bad about her right now. I'm rooting for her to get a black belt. But at the moment, I do not think she's capable of breaking that brick right now with her hands, because she's pretty much worn it out to a point right now. It's filled with damaged nerves right now. Her hand feels like it's a sack full of broken bones at the moment. If she breaks it, I apologize. But if she doesn't, I don't think she has. Maybe she has some time to relax, has some time to let her hand fully heal and recover. Then, yeah, let her go ahead and break that brick. But right now, I don't think she's capable of doing it right now.
Final round. Test your might. Earn your rating. Fight.
Mr. Peter, sir, I'm most nervous about this part because we didn't ever succeed at it.
I know. You gotta put all your energy into it.
Okay.
You know what it feels like to hit something hard?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't hurt. You just gotta put full body weight behind it.
Michelle, this is the last thing that's in your way. Okay? You got to really go for it this time. Okay?
Yes, sir.
A lot of my students break their hand doing this.
Michelle might be the next if she doesn't get angry with this thing and actually break it.
Permission to break, sir.
Permission granted. Get angry.
Was that the sound effect of glass breaking?
Permission to break.
Do it.
I just felt so serene hearing all that. Not gonna lie. Feels so good to hear all that sereneness. Beauty.
Yes.
Permission?
Black belts, I want to have a little meeting. Jim, Mr. Firebirds. What do you...
Like I said, and dang, Like I said, I think she should have prepared her hand like to recover. Because right at this moment, she had 90 days, 3 months to prepare for this. And the fact that she made it this far, commendable, truly admirable, and courageous. Love it. Truly inspiring as well. But she gotta let the body never lies. If it's tired and it can't go any further than that, especially in somebody who's not that experienced in martial arts, it's gonna be like that. And if she heals her hand up with the right amount of time, she can get there.
Mr. Fireballs?
To stop her because of one thing she didn't do versus all the stuff she did. She showed up and she's on it and she went on and on. I couldn't do that many forms. To me, she got her black belt today. Doesn't matter if it's from you or typically or put it on or not.
Philip?
I think she needs time and then have her come back.
Graciela?
In my school, if you quit, you fail. She never quit. I have to side with Sensei Farmores. She did incredibly well, and I wouldn't penalize her for the one. Again, same thing, it's your way of testing, but I wouldn't penalize her for that.
Cindy, what do you think?
So I think today we give her a provisional black belt. It's the black belt that we give when someone hasn't broken.
Peter, what do you think?
She's not ready for that brick. She was not. We just didn't have enough time to give her to break it. So taking all the feelings, everything else out of it, she was just not physically ready for it. I think in a couple weeks, I think she would feel better knowing her that not getting a black belt today and coming back stronger and breaking either a brick or a board, I think she'll feel better about it. I think we'll all feel better about it too.
James,
I agree.
In her heart, she's a black belt.
I agree.
You know, staying with what is required, seems like you need to stay with that.
This is my feeling.
Aw, dang.
You guys all agree with that?
Yes, sir.
I would agree or not disagree if we would have heard what you said, but dang it.
All your testing materials were excellent.
Thank you, sir.
You did not make any mistakes. Everyone that's here, that you did a very, very good job on your testing. But at the same time, you did not break your brick.
Yeah, no, butt was coming in soon.
And all the black belts that are sitting here, they did it. So if I gave you a black belt now, it wouldn't be fair for the rest of my black belts that's sitting here.
Sir.
Your breaking technique wasn't quite right, so we have to go back and make sure that I teach how to do that better. We will try breaking again in a couple of weeks when your hands are completely healed. Okay,
Yes,
Michelle?
sir. Thank you, sir.
Up.
And face flag, judo, 견내. Face mastery, 견내. Face us, 견내.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
To be honest, I think she earned it. I mean, the black belt is a hard thing to it's a hard thing to accomplish, and not only that, breaking a brick is also another hurdle that's hard to jump over. In this case, break through. So, I really think she become a black belt.
When I started this challenge, I was so focused on earning the physical belts themselves, I was missing out on the deeper significance of the journey each belt represents. Mastery helped me see that true excellence isn't defined by the belt around your waist, but by the relentless dedication to growth, learning, and perseverance. Cameron, the young girl and now black belt, reminded me that the heart of this journey lies in your inner desire to keep going. And if Cameron could keep pushing for her black belt, then so can I.
Oh.
I didn't get my black belt on day 90 or on day 112, and I still might not by day 200. But that's okay, because you can always keep trying.
Nice. I'm gonna mute that because I don't want to take any chances of getting copyrighted. But yeah, I think if she just had more time for her hand to heal, she would definitely break that brick. So glad I managed to come back here again to do another video with you all. Shouts out to Michelle Khare. Hopefully she got a black belt. If she did, please let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment down Genin, and I will send you a link to a video on how you can earn the rank of Genin in the Anbu Elite community. Earn your rankings on my channel. That really is inspiring, and I really am glad that she's pretty much embodying what a lot of martial artists strive to be, you know, understanding harmony within community and also harmony within yourself, practicing humility, respect for yourself and respect of others, determination, perseverance, resilience, everything that we need, because everything you learn in martial arts, you can translate it into real life. So do not think that, oh, everything I'm learning from martial arts is going to be like, okay, only for martial arts. No, it's also teaching a fundamental goal and principle that you can have going into life, learning that every mistake happens. It happens. Everything that you go through, if it's a mistake, learn from it. Do not let that defeat you and then say, okay, I'm done. I don't want to go in it. No. Keep going, especially if you feel like you can definitely be better. Shouts out to Master Ree, Arquides, Benny Arquides, everybody that showed up there to support Michelle. And also shouts out to Cameron, that little girl who earned her black belt. Felicidades on that. Thank you all so much for watching this. Go ahead and hit that like, also that subscribe button, and also join the Anbu Elite community. We need more people, and I already got one person who earned the ranking of Genin. You could be next, so go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, notification bell, and join the Anbu Elite community, and comment down Genin so I can tell you how you can earn the ranking of Genin on my channel. And I'll see you next time.